Hey, buddy. Yeah, let me tell you.
On the road.
This feels good.
Yeah, on the road.
It's like you're coming to me live from, like, I don't know, Wisconsin or something.
I wish.
Dude,
No,
I wish.
Live from New Hampshire.
New Hampshire.
Better than Connecticut.
Let me tell you something. We've been gone for a while.
I know. I feel bad about it. I apologize to all of our fans, insufficients,
Insufficies.
insufficies. Yeah, Nick and I have been out of pocket for the last couple of weeks, which is not what we want, but it is what it is at this moment.
Now, let me tell you something. First of all, you guys are welcome. And Matt and I...
Everything we do.
So this is episode 326 since we've come back.
Really? 326?
Yeah, 326. And, pat on the back. We did 325. I went up to Alaska. You have been busting your ass down in Mass. I mean, this is great.
How was your fourth?
Uneventful. Normally I take the kid to Disney and, we have a good time because it's, it's 4th of July. We stayed home. We were too tired after Alaska.
Yeah, I get it.
And I watched fireworks on TV. It was great.
I'm going to fireworks tonight.
Are you?
Yeah. There's a town next to me that's doing them.
I love it. Matt,
Phish is back on tour.
Yeah, are we releasing this today or tomorrow?
I think it's got to be today because it makes no sense for tomorrow.
Well, but then people could wake up and be like, "We got new Phish."
Maybe tomorrow because
Maybe tomorrow, maybe today.
Yeah, we'll see. Nobody knows.
Anyway, there's so many things to talk about. First of all, Trey had a very nice acoustic tour with Tansky.
Pransky.
Did you listen to any of that?
Yeah, pretty good, man. I got a guy that I work with that goes. I think he's been to every Phish show since 2013. He said he likes Trey's solo stuff over Phish.
Boo. I mean, I'm sure he's a nice guy. I like Trey's solo stuff, and I like the songs, like 80% of what he selects. But like, I was listening to something, and he did like "You Enjoy Myself" by himself.
What? That's insane.
And it's like, I'm like Trey. What?
He doesn't know how to read the room sometimes, man. Like, I love him to death, but sometimes his choice for acoustic things make no sense to me.
Get that singer-songwriter. The singer-songwriter itch is what you scratch by yourself on stage with an acoustic guitar. And when you want to rock, bro, you get the 3 other dudes from Phish.
Yeah.
And you rock.
And you slay. And that's what they're going to do this summer, man. I'm feeling the vibes. Slay vibes. Fucking.
So part of the reason why I'm okay with You're in my like mini hiatus for about a month is that I got to go back and like listen to the last year of Phish just as a fan. Like I wasn't like critiquing anything. I was just sitting there listening. I got a good story for you. So I'm listening to one of the Sphere nights, and my evolving opinion on the Sphere was individually, each song was played pretty damn well. Like there was the David Bowie was kind of okay, but like in general, when they played a song, I felt like the chops, as you like to say, were pretty good. But the song selection, I think when they put together a set list beforehand, it's not great.
Well, it used to be great. They used to be able to craft a really great, solid show. Because that's
like
what
beforehand?
They used to do for many years. I think 97 was when they started throwing out the set lists. And they would just go, yeah.
No.
Everything was pre-done in the early 90s. Yeah, all the set lists were pre-done.
You're telling me no way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look into that.
Look it up. I think that's one of the, but like I know we're insufficient, but I think that's the most sufficient take I've ever had.
That is pretty insufficient. By the way, we're gonna have a website, which I think you guys are gonna like, and Matt doesn't even know about it yet. I've been while
You've
on
been building it?
vacation. I've been working on it. It's not going to be like some weird hippie website. What we're hoping to do is you can go kind of look at what Phish shows were played. And if one of our 300 episodes talks about it, it tells you what we think because you need to know how
Did you really
Matt
put that in
feels.
there? How did you do
Y-
that?
Dude, it's a giant pain in the ass. But I think by the end of summer tour, it'll be fully operational. So that's cool. But anyway, back to the story. So I'm listening in my headphones to the Sphere shows, and I know that Taste is coming up. And then I get in my car. And so I just assumed that my car switched from Bluetooth to my ear
Yeah.
to the car. And I'm driving and I'm listening to Taste. And like I'm spaced out. And all of a sudden this Taste is going real hard. Like to the point where I'm like, what's going on? So like I'm like driving, I'm feeling good. I'm like, holy shit.
Ah,
This is why Matt likes Taste so much. Turns out it was Walnut Creek 97.
I know that one. So
Dude.
good. So good.
Oh my
One of
god.
my one of
Yeah.
my favorites. One of my favorites of all time. The reason why Taste is so good
Yeah.
is if you get a taste like that, man, it's really ethereal.
A cereal?
It's not a cereal, it's ethereal. If I had a lisp, it's ethereal.
By the way, I feel like some of the band, I'm not going to call anybody out, but I feel like some of the band members are getting a little lispy. Is that, are you
Lispy. I mean,
vibing on
Mike's
that?
Mike's always had sort of a little lisp going on there. It's like
I
Michael
will,
Gordon.
I will call Paige out. He's singing a little lower, which I think is a good thing because I
He just
feel
getting
like he was,
washed out.
what? Because he's
Washed
so
out.
pale?
No, 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 not physically washed out. Not like
Oh,
he's
okay,
like
good.
disappearing into a white background, but like his vocals are getting washed out. Trey is starting to like kind of take over some of the high sections, and it's like, get out of there.
Trey, so I noticed that too in the Sphere.
Yeah.
Trey was definitely a little higher and Paige was a little lower. I liked it.
No, I don't like it. I don't like it
I
when he
liked it.
takes those type of chances on vocals because he thinks he's like now he does these solo things and he thinks he's good. You know that song when he gets up and he just sings in them. I don't know what he's doing up there, but he's like he
What was
does.
that? I saw that.
He's
He's like no guitar. He's like show girl in it. It was great.
trying to
I was,
crooner it, and it's just he's like,
dude, I'm like Trey, you bastard.
you're like, dude,
Have you
stop.
seen the guy online who starts an octave too high with every song?
No,
He's hysterical. He was like singing Amazing Grace, but an octave too high. So then when you get to the high note, he's like, ah.
you
You're
can't
gonna
hit
love
it.
it. No, you're gonna love it. Matt, a couple of things. Okay, so I think that maybe people don't know what you and I think are like, let's call it the six most important parts of a Phish show. Because we always kind of hint at it. We never talk about it
That's tasty
explicitly.
as fuck. Where'd you come up with that?
So, do you want to do them in order or do you want to do
Yeah,
them in
let's do
order
it.
of importance?
Order of importance.
Okay, so then for you of those six, what's the most important song in the show?
All right, you got to be more specific. That. What do you mean by
Okay,
most important song in
okay,
the
so
show?
okay, let's break it down two ways. So of the six of the important Phish songs, right? One of them is the show opener,
Oh,
right?
okay. Placement.
No, no, no. Just in terms of like when you go to a Phish show, there's in general five or six. I think it's six, maybe it's five, but it's six songs that are like the key songs for your experience at the show.
Number one,
And
it's got to be opener.
yeah, the opener
Got to
it's
be
an
an
important
opener.
song.
Yeah, it's got to be an
Number two,
opener. Is yeah, for sure.
okay, the number two song in just kind of going in order is the set one high point song, right? Not always the closer, but there's always one song in set
Usually
one
in the
that's like
middle.
the super tightest.
The middle. Yep. It's
You think it's in the
probably
middle?
yeah, I do. It's usually wedged in the middle, but sometimes you'll get a really somber song in there, which I'm like, what? But like middle section, I think is where people are like, whoa, I'm in for it. Unless they come out with
Yeah.
a stinging opener, and then you're like, oh man, like this is how they're setting it up. This is going to be fire, you
Yeah.
know?
Agreed. Yeah. So you've got the set one opener. You've got the set one high point, right? And normally set one, and I think everybody agrees, that's like the super tight set where they're going to play their songs
Now
as
it is.
tightly as they can.
Now it
Yeah.
is.
Well, what do you mean? You think there was a time when it wasn't?
Yeah, dude. There was a time that that everybody waited for set two.
Well, okay, but I'm going to get to set two. And so then there's the set one closer, which is kind of like it's the arc, right? So the open, the high point, the close. That's your set one. Those three songs, absolutely the most important. But for set two, I don't think it follows the same pattern. Like set two opener, who cares? To me.
I do.
You do?
I do. I care about set one openers. I care about set one closers. I care about set two openers and set two closers. I care about all those four things. Yeah, man, because it for me. It again, it sets the tone. If you're coming out with a fucking 555 set two opener, shit's gonna not be good. All right,
I mean, most likely. For
or
me
number
in
line,
set two,
or big anything from Big Boat set two opener.
yeah, I've actually been with you during those shows, and the sour puss on your face is huge. But for me, the set two, there's a workhorse. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like whether it's Tweezer or, I mean, I hate to say it, but like No Man's, like there's a song in set two that's going to start doing the heavy lifting, and it will kind of pull it together for that entire second set.
like if they're like Ruby Waves, man, it's like
There is that one. What was it? There was one time where you and I got floored by like just, was it Soul Planet? And you're
fuck
like,
you. It was
there's no
never Soul
way
Planet.
it would. There's
Never
one Soul
floored
Planet.
by Soul Planet. It was the
There was one
152
full,
minute Soul Planet. That
and then
the thing
set
is that
two closer though.
with that set two closer, but you know with that song Soul Planet, like what that took for them to
Soul
produce it
Planet,
because it's recorded. It's recorded. Trey
dude.
records
There's
it,
a video of Trey teaching it to Paige. I
and
think
the
Paige likes
Fishman.
it,
Fishman comes out
and
with
I
the
think
most
that's why they
basic
play it.
beat, and they're like, "When you're on a Soul Planet," and it's just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. He's like, and then Trey's like, "That'll work, man. That will work."
Oh my god,
And they
Soul
go in.
Planet. Okay,
It amazes me that they go into it and they're like, "This is awesome. This is awesome. This is going to be a
yeah,
banging song."
no, they love Soul Planet. There is no doubt in my mind. Mike probably hates it, but
Mike
other
hates it.
than that, everybody else is just super excited about it. Then there's the set two closer, right? And for me, like Cavern is a great set two closer. I don't really care
Possum.
what it is.
Possum.
Possum. If it's a ruckus show, yeah. And that's kind of like the bow on top. And then
When was the
lastly,
last Chalk Dust set two closer?
dude, what are they doing with Chalk Dust? You know
Not
what I
much.
mean? Like
They
they
were doing
just
great stuff in 2017. They were whipping in 18. They're whipping out fucking Type 2 Chalk Dust like nobody's business.
is 2017 when they would just type two anywhere. Like you didn't know when
That was so
it
cool,
was
man.
gonna. It'd be like set one, song three, and all of a sudden you're looking over at your buddies and you're like, "Where are we, dude?"
Set one,
Yeah,
song two, and like
yeah,
I still remember that from like Illinois. I forget what pavilion it was. They came out and they did Simple, and it was like ridiculous. It was ridiculous.
yes.
Type 2 Simple, and it went places. I was like, oh, so 2017 is going to be retardedly good. You're gonna have to. Yeah, you're gonna have to.
I'm not. I'm not going in for that. Okay, and then what about Encore? What do you feel about Encore?
Encore's tough, man. Like I really dislike what they've been doing with Encores recently. You know, I don't want to hear any more slow songs during an encore. What's that one that they always do? That they used to do with the Susan Tedeschi. They do it all the
Oh
time.
no,
I
Bug.
can't even remember. No,
I think surprisingly, I like Bug as an encore. I don't know why,
Sleepy
but
Monkey as an
so
encore is great.
Sleepy Monkey is great. Yeah. So like for me, the encore is an important song, but not because it can make the show, but encore can break the show.
Have they ever had an encore maze?
That would be, you know what? I think that if you come to our website, you could find out whether or not there was an encore maze.
Encore maze, dude.
Now, like an encore maze rift combo, that'd be deep.
I'd take a Julius encore any day, and it's really funny. I was, that jam band that you like is like, this is the toughest Phish beat ever, like that guy.
I do like that guy. He's full of shit, but I like him.
Yeah, he is. He's totally full of shit. But he was doing Julius, and apparently, and I didn't know this. Fishman said that is one of his toughest songs to do because of the bass drum pattern. I will attest to that. That
really?
bass drum pattern. Yeah, I've tried to do it a bunch of times. I mean, I can do it, but to sustain it for as long as you do during that song is very difficult to do.
It's hard.
It is.
How does Fishman do that?
It's a shuffle, man. But what he's doing with that is with his bass drum part is tough.
I don't understand how Fishman, like of all of them, like I think that they're all probably four of some of the greatest musicians, each in their category, like just in and of themselves. But the drums are so, to like, it's easier for you because you think like a drummer, but like how does he not like ADHD out of what he's doing? Because he seems to be able to hold rhythm so long in like
that's my biggest problem with some of his playing is that he gets ADHD Fishman and he's fucking putting fills everywhere instead of just holding down.
Well, that was Mexico.
Yeah,
but no, Vegas, he was definitely like in the pocket like most of those shows, just kind of chilling, doing exactly what he needed to do. So yeah. You want to make a prediction for tour opener, and then we'll call it a show. We're never gonna get a Yem opener again, never. It's the worst opener. Like if I was in Wisconsin and the first song that they played on this tour was "You Enjoy Myself," my confidence level that they could pull it off would be so low.
Why?
I'm going to say Twist. Twist. And it's funny because you and I were talking about this like before we kind of took an impromptu break. And I actually said that is it possible that Twist is the greatest Phish song of all time? And then since then I've heard several twists where I'm just like, maybe. It's not, but it's better than we give it credit. Dude, there's some fucking dope twists.
There are some crazy twists out there, but they're nothing recently.
Woo!
Yeah, well, the minute they did that, they lost the plot.
You're like, Nick, you know what I need? I need more woo.
Yeah, I want more woos from the audience, please, God. Yeah, I don't know. So you're saying Twist opener?
I'm saying Twist.
If I'm being realistic.
Yeah.
Like fucking more.
He's Matt, I'm Nick. We are insufficient.
Boom.
I'm not sure this is great exit music. I'm not sure it's great outro music. Yeah, okay, but I like the song.
This is not what you sent me.
This is what I sent you.
No, it isn't. You sent me something from the Blue Note.
Yeah, that's what I titled the track, Blue Note. It's not bad.
Was it this? I don't think it was this, man.
We gonna get a bust out? Night one? That's by the way, that's the sixth part of the show that matters. What's the rarity bust out? It doesn't have to be like a bust out, but like a rare tune. There needs to be like if you get like a Catapult, right? Okay. Like It's not a bust out, but it's a rare one. Yeah, that would be a bust out.
All things reconsidered.
Bust out of all bust outs right now. And whatever that Makasuba policeman, which
bust out.
Bust out.
If they opened up with Makasupa,